At a time when the Western Conference is increasingly tight, and every game feels like a preview of the playoffs, the Los Angeles Lakers find themselves in a position few analysts predicted so early in the season. With a solid 12-4 record, including an improbable hard-fought victory at 4 a.m. during a grueling start to the season with many away games, the Lakers have quietly built one of the league's strongest foundations. 10 of their first 16 games were away, but the team held firm, racking up wins, adjusting rotations, and proving that this roster, while not perfect, plays with purpose and direction. And that's where the story gets interesting, because stability in the NBA creates opportunities. While other Western teams are floundering, the Lakers are positioned to attack. And that brings us directly to the Sacramento Kings, a franchise in frank decline. With a disastrous 4-13 start, the Kings aren't just underperforming, they're collapsing. Nothing about their season so far seems cohesive. No defining moments, no upward trend, no sense that they're building anything. Their roster, filled with veterans nearing the end of their careers and with incompatible schedules, looks like a team trying to compete for yesterday, not tomorrow. Players like Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Domantas Sabonis, Malik Monk, Russell Westbrook, and others form a group of talents without an identifiable long-term vision. They don't have a young prospect to build the future, and according to several league reports, including new updates this week and news from 2 weeks ago, Sacramento is officially available for signing. Everyone except Keegan Murray and Nick Clifford is available. Everyone. And this is where the intrigue begins, because what seems like a crisis for Sacramento could become a rare golden opportunity for the Lakers. The Los Angeles team isn't desperate. They're not shooting below 50%. They're not looking for emergency reinforcements. However, it is a team with clear weaknesses, and that may be the best-case scenario when the trade market suddenly opens. The Lakers' biggest flaw has been obvious for weeks: a lack of talent on both ends of the court. The roster is full of skilled specialists, great offensive players who aren't elite defenders, solid defenders who aren't reliable shooters. LeBron, Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, talented scorers, yes, but not consistent engines on both ends of the court. Meanwhile, aside from Gabe Vincent and Maxi Kleber, almost no one has a three-point shooting percentage above 35% and at the same time, a positive defensive BPM rating. This is a serious problem for a team aiming for a title. Therefore, when a team like Sacramento has several versatile wings and guards available, the Lakers should definitely pay attention. And there's one name, in particular, that stands out far above the rest. A player who seems tailor-made for the Lakers' needs, but who continues to be unfairly underutilized in Sacramento. That player is Keon Ellis. Ellis possesses all the qualities the Los Angeles Lakers lack. A true 3-and-D player. Three-point shooting and defense, above-average defensive instincts for his age, efficient perimeter shooting, and the athleticism needed to guard multiple positions. However, the Sacramento Kings have shown no commitment to him. In his most recent game, he wasn't even rested. It was simply a coach's decision. He's playing only 18 minutes per game, despite offering exactly what the Kings lack: defense, spacing, and energy. For the Lakers, this is the kind of inefficiency in another franchise they dream of exploiting. This season, Ellis is averaging 6.6 points, 1.6 rebounds, 1.6 assists, and 1.3 steals in limited minutes, numbers that stand out when calculated over 36 minutes. His shooting percentages are even more impressive. 44% field goal percentage and an incredible 42.4% from three-point range with nearly 4 attempts per game. He's not just a good shooter, he's consistently excellent. In his career, Ellis has never shot below 41% from three-point range, making him one of the most efficient young shooters in the NBA today. Defensively, he's even better. His defensive BPM is plus 2.0, and CraftedNBA.com ranks him in the 95th percentile in deflections per game with 5.7, demonstrating elite defensive activity. His skills, instincts, quick hands, and positional versatility are exactly what the Lakers have been missing. The real question then is, why isn't Sacramento drafting him? Why is a franchise with one of the worst defenses in the league leaving one of their best defenders on the bench? And the only answer that makes sense is organizational dysfunction. The Kings lack identity, direction, and consistency. They're investing minutes in declining veterans instead of players who could help shape the team's future. For another team, like the Lakers, the chaos in Sacramento could be the perfect opportunity for a signing. And that brings us to the crucial question: how much would it cost? Ellis's contract is expiring, which reduces his market value. Sacramento hasn't given any indication that they want to re-sign him. They don't include him in their rotation. They aren't promoting him as part of their long-term plans. Therefore, realistically, the Lakers might only need to offer a modest package. Something like a trade for a future first-round pick, plus a second-round pick, could be enough. If the Lakers wanted to be more creative, they could include pieces with equivalent salaries. Maybe even someone like Gabe Vincent or Dalton Knecht, depending on the structure of the deal. If Sacramento wanted to get rid of Dennis Schroeder's contract, Los Angeles could absorb him in a package that included Ellis, reducing the necessary draft pick compensation. In short, this is a rare opportunity. Ellis is young, 25 years old, fits perfectly with what the Lakers need, improves the team on both sides of the court, and aligns with the team's long-term strategy. He brings defense in the paint, three-point shooting on the wing, athleticism, versatility, and the intensity needed for the playoffs. He would immediately enter the rotation and would likely be decisive in games in Los Angeles. So, the question now is for you, the fans watching. Should the Lakers try to sign Keon Ellis? Is he worth a future draft pick? Should the Los Angeles team include young players in the trade to acquire him? Would he be the missing piece for this year's roster? And most importantly, will the Lakers be able to exploit Sacramento Kings' indecision before another team overtakes them? Leave your opinion in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this exclusive analysis, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any important news about the Lakers. Thanks for watching, and have a great day or night, wherever you are.